Hi, I'm Gloria Kenyon, Public Programs Coordinator for the Smithsonian American Art Museum and Renwick Gallery, and for September's Handi Hour, we will be making decoupage trays. So for this one, I've painted it and decorated it with washi tape and done a collage that I've decoupaged. So I'll show you how to make this one. You can also make a very traditional one. You're not painting the tray, you're decoupaging with different collage elements from magazines. This one is similar in that it's magazine elements decoupaged and the edges are decorated with a Sharpie. So you can really do a variety of creative things with these different trays in addition to what I'm going to show you today. To make this tray, you're going to need acrylic paint, an X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors, magazine cutouts and elements, Mod Podge to seal it all and decoupage it. This one will use washi tape. And if you want, you can use paint pens or Sharpies or anything else to decorate. So to get started, we're just going to paint our tray. And this is just a plain acrylic paint. We're just going to apply all over and cover the entire thing and make sure we get down in the corners. And once you've painted the entire thing, it dries pretty quickly so you can move on to the next stage of decoupaging. So this one's finished, and I'm going to apply my washi tape first. So I'm just going to take the washi tape and measure it out to fit the edges. I'm just going to lay it down and line it up with the inside edge of the tray. So it's nicely lined up on the inside edge. And this is where I find an X-Acto comes in handy to just trim off that edge. And then you just repeat that all the way around. I don't like my border to overlap on the edges, but you can if you like. It's your design, so do whatever you'd want. So we've created a nice border all the way around, and I like to use the X-Acto to kind of go in and smooth over any edges, especially as it's close to the border, just to make sure everything is flat and smooth and clean. So now that we've got this border in, I'm going to lay down my collage elements. And to do that, I'm just going to start with a nice layer of Mod Podge. So this will help prep the surface, and it'll help your magazine or other pieces, whatever you're using, stick. So I've laid in the first piece of my design, and I'm just going to lightly go over that with some Mod Podge. And you're just going to repeat that step for each piece you do. And you want to be careful that once you put your pieces in, they're where you want them to be, because they're not really going to move after you've Mod Podged everything, even if it's still wet. And once you've laid your last element down, you're going to want to cover the entire thing. The washi tape, the edges, everything you've laid down in part of your decoupage collage. Just give it a nice coating of the Mod Podge so it all sticks and it'll all dry. If you want to do the edges, that'll give them a nice little luster and sealant, that's fine. So you'll see this is white now, but it'll all dry clear. This is a luster Mod Podge, so it'll have a little bit of a sheen when it's done. You could also do a matte if you wanted. And so once it's all dry, this is what it'll look like. You can use it for your keys or a drink or whatever you'd like.